Okay guys, so to follow this build diary, you will need the Path of Building Community Fork version, right? So all you have to do is to download the Path of Building, the POB Community Fork, and install it on your PC, right? Then links will be in the description below, and also the POB link, the paste bin, will be in the description below. All you have to do once you load up the application, hit on import export build, import from paste bin, paste the paste bin, import, hit import, and there it is. The entire skill tree is in there. Alright, so as you can see, I have broken it down to all the notables for you to get on. Like, so you can see over here, first notable, you get this, then second, then the third, sorry, and then the third notable like this, right? All the way down to the final skill tree with no clusters, right? Okay, so basically you can see over here, based on POB numbers, our DPS of our Carrion Golems is 848,000 DPS, and it's Cyrus DPS. Alright, so all things I've configured for you. All you have to do is to follow the skill tree accordingly, and yeah, 848k DPS, looking pretty good. And we have 6 golems, 4 of which is our Carrion Golem, so 4 multiplied by 848, that's about 3.2 million Cyrus DPS. Right? Okay guys, so I'll quickly go over the passive tree and the gear section in this part of the build diary. Alright, so just in case, if for those who do not have the POB, right? Okay, so I'll quickly go over how the leveling process for me for my Golemancer. So basically you start off as an elementalist, as a witch. You pop up here, get these clusters first, then this. After that you move on to this because you want to start to feel like a summoner, so you want your zombies to be tanky and start surviving. After that you grab up this node, then you go all the way up to Death Entombment so that you have 1 extra Spectre, 1 extra zombie, and 1 skeleton. After that you just grab some life over here. Then you start puffing this way because from here you should be near level 34 or so. So you grab some life here, and after that you grab a Golem Commander, and after that you'll be doing your first trial. So your first trial you'll be getting this node, Leech of the Primordial, and therefore you have 2 golems to start with at level 34 or maybe at level 40, depends on when you are comfortable dealing with your first trial. So with 2 golems, you can start summoning your Chaos and Stone Golem for survivability first. Later on, once you get the Clay Shaper over here, whereby you can have 1 extra golem, then you can start summoning your Carrion Golems and start doing some DPS, right? Okay, so after the first trial, you grab the Golem Commander. What I did is I puffed all the way down this way, all the way down to this Constitution node, because we are a little bit lacking in strength, so puffing down this way will help you get your strength requirement for the Clay Shaper, right? So once I get up to Constitution, I continue puffing down this way to get more strength and to grab some all resist here and some easy resistance here, because I'm using mostly self-found gear, so I'm struggling a little bit on capping my resistance, and this helps a lot. So once I grab all these nodes here, I carry on moving on this way, grab some more life. Once I grab this cluster over here, I start moving up, grab life here, then start pumping. Then you start to feel that your DPS might fall out a little bit. Then you grab the whole minion cluster here, come down, grab more life, and later on you just complete the whole tree by grabbing more life and more life. Once you start mapping, you'll be grabbing this Node's Grave Pack, and eventually, for me right now, during T3 and T4 maps, zombie starts to die. My zombie starts to feel squishy. Golems and Spectres are still fine, so therefore I'm puffing down this way. You can puff this way earlier than if you want. It will help your zombies and Spectres cap their resistance and make them more tanky. Your golems are fine, they will not die. So this cluster here and this cluster here is primarily to help your golems, your Spectres and your zombies survive the end game. And of course, for your second trial, you'll be getting these Elemencer to have 1 more extra golem, then the third trial will be this, then the fourth one you can get this Pendulum of Destruction. Okay, so I'll quickly go over the gear. So for gear wise, we'll be using, as a starter build, we'll be using 2 clay shapers. As of right now, they cost about 1 to 2 chaos. I was really lucky, I got one from Heist, from doing a Heist, and also my Tabula Rasa I got it from Heist as well, so pretty lucky league start for me. I spent a total of 1 chaos buying this 1 clay shaper and 5 chaos buying this profane proxy, so total 6 chaos investments so far, hitting T4 maps no problem. And DPS wise, I think I should be able to comfortably go into yellow maps, might struggle a little bit with red maps, and from then on we'll need to upgrade some gear to proceed into red maps. So other than that, the rest of the gear here is just basically just trying to get as much life and resistance as you want. As you can see, my gears are all pretty not so good. These are mostly just gears that dropped for me, and I just picked them up and I just use them. So these are all fine. Just life, resist, just as much as life and resist you can get. Life, resist. This doesn't have life, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The Carrion Golem League starter has been quite smooth, and it's quite fun to play if you are someone who likes lazy playstyle like me, whereby you only press at most 3 buttons. Like for example, you only need to do a flame dash, you need to desecrate, drop an offering, press spacebar to call out your minions. This is the playstyle for you. You like big army, you want to run around, just run around letting your minions do all the work for you. This is the build for you. But be warned, this build right now is quite expensive to get going, so you might the prices of the endgame items might really be daunting, but do not worry. Even as if as a purely solo self found, the gears are, the DPS is pretty manageable. You should be able to get into red maps. Then from there you start farming your currency and start building for the end game. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoy this build diary. I'll be carry on playing this build, trying to bring it to a Awakener 5 first, then after that to Awakener 8. So I'll update the build again at Awakener 5, and yep. Hope this build diary has been helpful to you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video.